So welcome to my channel. Today we are going to discuss about the new topic, which is more of like the accounts receivable module itself. There is a concept called miscellaneous receipt, right? The last time we discussed about the customer invoice and customer standard receipt. So today we are going to discuss about the miscellaneous receipt. Okay. So let us see in the system how your miscellaneous receipt work and why we do a miscellaneous receipt into the system. Perfect. So this is your receivable module. You can see what your billing, accounts receivable and revenue. Click on the accounts receivable where we are going to record the receipts. And this is we call the task list, all these informations that belongs to the task list. Okay. Under receipt, you will have create receipt. So click on over here, create receipts. So the moment we clicked on the create receipt, right, this is the screen you'll be getting in. You'll have two types of receipt, as we mentioned earlier, standard and miscellaneous. You'll have to choose the miscellaneous one. So the miscellaneous receipt has been chosen and we'll have to provide a business unit over here. So let us provide a business unit from the drop down list. The moment you provide a business unit information, the grayed out, right, all this information will be get activated and we'll have to provide a receipt method. See, miscellaneous receipt, that's nothing but, I'll give you example, right? There is a county, say for example, Arizona is a county, right? So there will be a lot of parks are there, right? In the park, actually, if somebody goes down to visit a park, right? Not necessarily you will be a customer, right? You'll be paying some fees to visit the park. So what happens is that the point of sale of transactions, kind of a miscellaneous receipt we record into. Normally, the cashier who will issue a bill to you, right? This is $10 or $20 being the receipt. So the more of like we can say all sort of your miscellaneous kind of a income we record as far as the miscellaneous receipt is concerned. Okay. And in miscellaneous receipt, not necessarily um, you will have a customer information, so that is not required. Okay. Fine. So provide the receipt method normally. So let us provide the check receipt method. It could be cash or anything, right? So whatever be the form of receipt you can provide. And in the system, we need to create that as part of your receipt method, right? Perfect. Provide here receipt number 177. See, receivable activity again. So this is more of like what kind of a revenue you are generating. So say for example, from a park, I'm generating park fees, right? I can define here a receivable activity called park fees, right? And that park fees will have a proper revenue account. There is a code combination of proper revenue account, and it will be provided. So what will be the accounting entry whenever you do the miscellaneous receipt? It is cash account debited to the miscellaneous receipt or miscellaneous cash account gets credited. Okay. So in a normal invoice, we do a transaction where we record the transaction and the account entry. You will put the customer invoice will be receivable to the revenue account. So whenever we do a receipt, standard receipt, it is cash to the receivable. So receivables get nullified, being an intermediate account, and ultimately, what is the accounting entry left is cash to your revenue, right? Similarly, in miscellaneous receipt also, it is cash to directly your revenue account. Okay, perfect. So select the miscellaneous cash account, provide any kind of a reference, right? This is park fees you can provide over here. The currency is mentioned as US dollar, which is the base currency for this business unit. You want to change to any other, currency, you can do so. So $10 is the receipt, right? Tax code. If any tax code needs to be charged, we can definitely charge tax code on this particular miscellaneous receipt. Okay. And tax account also we can provide it. So now this is the receipt date, this is the accounting date. Okay. Now paid by, say for example, Mr. X. uh, okay. Same thing you can copy over here in the comments. Okay. Now by default, whenever you choose the receipt method, right, system is going to have a have a bank actually, which is automatically gets defined into the system whenever we define a receipt method, and it populates automatically the moment we provide receipt method. The name of the bank, the branch, and the account number, and which currency this bank you have. Deposit, if you want to deposit today's check in today's bank account, you can say yes as on today, or you want to change the deposit date tomorrow, you want to deposit this check tomorrow, then you can do so. Okay. So customer reference number, it is purely optional, not mandatory. We can provide it as it is optional information, but not necessarily you need to have a customer information. So basically, you can see over these are all customer sort of informations, right? You'll have just provide one customer definition here. You can see over here the customer name, account number, and everything, right? So additional info, nothing but this is your called DFF. Okay. Click on save. The moment you save it, system will save this receipt. See, receipt number has been generated, right? It has been created. Click on OK. Now the status is moved from new to cleared. Mark this change. Okay. Once this is done in the action, you can see here over here these are all definitions will be available. Edit distribution, you want to reverse it, you can do so. Post to ledger accounting and draft and view account, all this information. Just edit distribution, you can see the accounting entry out of it, right? Your cash account debited to this revenue account, right? This is the revenue account. You want to change this, override this revenue account, you can provide a new revenue account based upon the business requirement. You can able to do so. Okay, you can able to change this particular account. Now I just want to do one thing. I do not want to post it over here. I'll run a create accounting program to show you how create accounting been run. Post to ledger means this is going to post to this ledger, more of like directly to the GL, only one single receipt. If I'm having multiple receipt or invoices, I'm going to showcase you. Okay, save and close. So this receipt has been created. Say, for example, I want to, go down and review this receipt. You have to go down to the manage receipt. Provide the receipt date over here, which is 9th. Click on search. Now you can see as on today, I have created this receipt, right? This is the combination. This star mark is nothing but your mandatory kind of information. So I have given just one information. I'm just, if you do not provide anything and just provide the business unit, system will still seek only the mandatory information in order to fetch the data from the system. Without mandatory information, system will not be able to fetch the data from the system. Remember, this one is very, very important. Okay. Click on search. No, this is wrong. US business unit. So system is bit slow. Okay, let us bear with the system. Okay, just refresh the system. Okay, click on the accounts receivable here. Now select the taskbar. Click on manage receipts. Drop down from the business unit, search, type US, search. Select, click on OK. Now with the business unit, if you want to provide the data and source, system will not fetch anything because these are all mandatory information. I have not provided any of the mandatory information. Unless until you do not provide at least one mandatory information, system will not fetch the data. Okay, this is pretty much clear, right? Now you search, system will fetch the data. See here, this is the receipt. Okay, so this is how basically you can do a search, of your receipt, standard receipt, miscellaneous receipt, right? There is an advanced option is there. It will open up the more, information that you can able to provide. See, more information has been provided the customer, the maturity, deposit date, receipt, document number, everything, remittance bank. So if you know anything, any of the data, right, you can provide, fill in the data and do a search. Okay, I'll come back to the basic search will be limited only. Okay, advanced search will be more data into the system. You can able to provide your information based on the what data you want to search from the system. Okay, click on done, come out. Now select this task list. See here, there is accounting field is there, create accounting is there. Now create accounting. I have created that receipt, right? I need to run the program of create accounting. See, I can do the post to ledger, which is more of like one receipt which can be posted. But this is more of like a program. This is going to post everything. Okay, post everything. Now, prints format, let it be detail or summary. Maximum number of, let it be one. A ledger, choose the ledger. US business unit follows the US primary ledger. See, this process category you can choose whether you want to have the customer, receipts or miscellaneous receipt, the transaction, this invoices, bills, receivable adjustment. If you do not provide anything, by default, system will take all the open items, whatever available for posting, system will post it to the system. GL, sorry. End date, it will be always provide the last month date. However, you can change it the end date to today's date. Create accounting, yes or no. It gives you the option to choose whether it's yes or no you want to do a create accounting. Okay, you can choose it from here. Next is accounting mode, whether this is draft or final, you can select it from over here. Okay, so let us see, the system got hang. Let's wait for a few minutes. Okay, so now our system is coming to the normal after hanging. So we'll see. Now you can provide the create accounting as yes, accounting mode. You can see draft is final is there. Draft means more of like your accounting will not be created. It will be in the draft mode, not in the final mode. Okay. And final means your accounting mode will be in final means accounting will be created. However, you want to post or not post that we are going to see. See here, transfer to the general ledger, yes or no. If you have provided final and you want to say yes, it will transfer the data to the GL. If you say no, this data will not transfer to the GL. Okay, it will remain in the cell. Post in general ledger, it is again yes or no. The data will be transferred to the general ledger module. However, if you provide yes, it will be posting that particular journal entry of this miscellaneous receipt what we have created into the GL. If you say no, it will not post. It will be a open transaction in the GL itself. You can see the journal entry, and after your review, you can post that particular journal entry. Fine. You can provide test batch one. Okay, like this you can provide general ledger batch name. Okay, so this is how you provide more of like the create accounting run into the system. It's more of like schedule process. We have to do the scheduling of this program as per the business requirement. Normally in a business hour of 1 day we run it once after the business hour gets closed of 8 hours, and some business requires say for example twice in a day. So in a 4 hour spanning we just run it twice, this create accounting program in a day. Now in the tools, the particular create accounting will be get posted. We'll see the it will run some kind of a program. Just go down to the program and refresh the screen. It will run some few programs. Okay, so let us wait for a few minutes once this gets refreshed. Just refresh the screen. Kept on refreshing. There is a process of once this create accounting runs, program gets ended out, right? There is a mm, report that it is going to generate. We can see that report. Okay, this is the report. Create accounting execution report. Select this report. Scroll down. Click on republish. Export to the PDF. Now this is the create accounting report. We have got it from the system. You can see that the transactions which we have created, the miscellaneous receipts, right? So number of events in error, all of three got event error out. This is standard receipt, miscellaneous receipt we have created, right? This is the one. So this has been processed, one out of one miscellaneous receipt. Okay. Now you can able to see the error related information. You can able to see here it will show invalid journal entry starter, because this is all invoice related. The period is not open for the secondary ledger, because primary ledger and secondary ledger has to be in sync, then only the entries get posted. Okay, so once this get fixed, this invoice related information will go into that posting of the system for all these ledgers, right? Whatever ledgers. Now for the miscellaneous receipt, it has already been posted. This is how more of like we have seen today how the miscellaneous receipt can be created into the system, and the create accounting program which we can run in order to transfer. If you want to see, right, so today I've transferred, right, this particular information to the general ledger. You can always go down in the general ledger and see that particular entry. That is also possible. Okay, in the journals, click on over here. So here we can see in the journals, okay, that particular receipt which we have created, our period is okay. Provide the date today search. Search. Okay, journal batch. Select this journal batch. Here in the GL, provide the journal batch name. That's all. Remove this date. Search. Okay, so this $10 you can see this has been posted. There are two entries, because one is in the primary ledger and one will be in the secondary ledgers. Okay, you can see this is the entry normally. Okay, which we have created in the receipt workbench, and you can able to see in the GL. This is the debit side. This is the credit side. Okay, revenue account credited which you have seen, and this is the cash account which we have seen in the journal. So this is in category, you can see miscellaneous receipt, which is the category. So this is the batch name which we provided earlier. Source is receivable. Okay, so this is how we create a miscellaneous receipt into the system. Okay, This is in the RCSLA euro. So this is more of like the reporting ledger conversion. So the primary ledger to the reporting ledger, it transfer from USD to euro. So this is the euro ledger, reporting currency ledger, and it transfer from the USD to the euro, and the conversion rate you can see over here. Okay. Okay. So thank you for watching my channel today. Do please subscribe and wait for the next